Okay, so I actually didn't film an intro for this video, so we're just gonna dig right into the bins here. Welcome to my channel, Hustle and Slow, where I talk all about reselling, entrepreneurship, making money from home, and all that kind of stuff. Today I'm doing a thrift with me at the Goodwill bins video. So you're just gonna kind of see me digging around like I do usually at least once or twice a week. I spent a couple of hours here at the bins and I look for stuff that I can resell. Here you just see me going through the hard goods. I don't spend a lot of time in hard goods because I mostly sell clothes, but I do try to look around, grab a couple things and look them up just to kind of educate myself a little bit more. One thing I am looking more into is plush. I know there's some money to be made in plush. You can see some comps I pulled up for these items that I picked up. I actually did not buy them, but I grabbed them and looked them up. So I would have made a little bit of profit, but I do try to only buy things I can make like at least 20 bucks on. So I did throw those back in eventually, but I do, even though I've been reselling for a long time, I do try to just educate myself more and learn more about what is selling because there's so much out there that we don't know about. So you'll see I kind of give up here and switch over to the clothing bins, which is where I spend the majority of my time. And I will touch hundreds, thousands, probably hundreds of pieces when I'm there for a couple of hours, just looking at the different items and the brands and just feeling around. I know some people like to use gloves when they're digging through the bins, and I get that because sometimes there's gross stuff or sharp items. Luckily, I've never been hurt or touched anything super gross, but I find that just using my bare hands makes it a lot easier to feel the fabrics, and you can feel quality sometimes, so that helps me dig through all of this stuff. So I did grab this REI piece, which you'll see in the haul. It's like a vintage, it's like a fleece, but it's like a stretchy fleece. So I did grab that, and you'll just see me kind of digging through here. This is another item I did end up grabbing. It's a Saturday Sunday piece, which I believe is sold at Anthropologie, and Anthropologie used to sell so well for me, and now it's kind of hit or miss, but that sweater was really nice, so I did grab that. So when I'm at the bins, I am shopping obviously to resell online. I talk all about it on my channel, selling on eBay and Poshmark, Mercari, but I also look for stuff that I can take to the buy sell trade stores in my area. I do have one adult store and one kids consignment store, or I guess buy sell trade store, and I will buy stuff to take there. And I don't make a lot of money off of it, but usually I can grab enough stuff to sell to the buy sell trade stores to pay for the bins trip, and then everything after that that I sell online becomes profit. So that's what I usually do. It also brings down my cost of goods because at my Goodwill outlet, I believe it's $1.59 a pound, but the price goes down the more you buy. And I believe if you buy more than 20 pounds, the price is $1.70, or the price is 79 cents. So it does bring down the price quite a bit. So it's a win-win getting stuff out of the bins, which might end up in a landfill, making a little bit of money and reducing my cost of goods on the items that I would be selling online. So I do end up buying a lot, and I don't sell a lot of it online. Probably only maybe half or less of what I pick up ends up getting listed online, but it's a way to move inventory quickly and make a little bit of my money back, sometimes even a little bit of profit. And I do feel good just kind of saving stuff because it's really hard for me to leave stuff behind that I know someone can use. So you'll see that I pick up quite a bit when I show you the haul. I pick up quite a bit, but not all of it is going to be sold online. And then I got kind of tired of digging through clothes. My back was kind of hurting since I'm like 6 months pregnant at this point, I think. So I decided to kind of walk around a little bit, get some movement in, and look up other stuff. I did look up these plates, and there are some plates that are similar that sell for maybe like 20 to 30 for the set, but I didn't pick them up because I don't like shipping glass unless it's really valuable and can make me a lot of money. So you can just see me kind of digging through the glass. I'm always looking through these kind of breakable sections because there can be good money to be made here if you know what to look for and you find the right stuff. Another good tip is to always check wallets. Sometimes people will leave change or even cash in their wallets, so I always check wallets. I never really find anything. I've found stuff in pockets before, but never in wallets, but I always have to check because I know people have found money in wallets. This piece I actually liked for myself and thought about taking it home, but I knew I didn't need it, but I did want to look it up because I liked the style of it, so I went ahead and put it down and then grabbed my phone and I decided to look it up. So you'll see me just kind of searching the brand that was on the bottom to see if I could find it. There's a couple on there. You can see that one for $12.99, which is the same one. So I decided it wasn't worth picking up. But if I needed something for my own house, I probably would have bought it. And now we're back to the clothes. I got tired of the hard goods. They're just harder to dig around for me, especially with my belly in the way now. So clothes are easy for me to look through and kind of see. Honestly, this day wasn't one of my better bins days. I didn't find a lot of really good stuff, so this is just a really good example of what it's like to shop at the bins. You really are going through hundreds and hundreds of items and just picking out like not even 1% most of the time of what you go through. So while the bins is great because it keeps your cost of goods really low, it does take a lot of digging. Um, I live in Oregon, not in Portland, or anywhere near any really big cities, so there isn't a lot of brand name stuff or designer stuff. So I'm kind of learning what I can purchase in my area that brings a good profit. I used to live in Southern California and I was able to find much better items that were on trend or designer. I wouldn't say all the time, but just a lot more than I can at the bins that I go to now. But definitely no complaints because I'm just happy that there's a bins within like 10 minutes of me because I have had to drive over an hour in the past. So definitely thankful for that. But I am learning how to buy other stuff since I just don't have access to like higher end brands. Not even like really high end brands, but just like nicer brands. All right, at this point, I'm just about finishing up. I think I've been here for 2 hours at this point. Usually I'll stay for about 2, maybe 3 hours if they roll out new bins and I want to stick around. And then I will take my giant piled up cart to the back of the store and I will start sorting. And this part is so important because if I bought all of that, you'll see how little I buy after. But if I bought all of that, I would have wasted so much money. So what I like to do is I check everything for flaws, and then I check comps on everything that I want to try and sell online. Usually there's stuff for the buy sell trade stores that I can just check for flaws and then throw in the front of my cart because it's something I know I want to grab. I don't need to look that stuff up, but anything that I'm not sure of the brand, it's something I just want to look up, or something I might be selling online, I do like to look that up and make sure it is worth picking up, even though it's super cheap to buy from the bins. I just don't want to end up with a bunch of stuff that's not sellable. So you'll see me kind of sorting through, looking for flaws, and making piles. So I'll usually just throw the stuff that I know that I need to look up on the edge of the bin right here, as long as there's no one around. Otherwise, I try to move away from the bins so that no one grabs my stuff. But I'll kind of put it in a pile on the bin right there, and then I will go through and look up comps all at once to see if it is worth picking up. So a lot of the stuff that I'm throwing back in the cart immediately is stuff that I know I'm going to sell on consignment, and I don't really have to look those up, so it's fine. So I got my pile of stuff, and I'm just gonna slowly, one by one, look everything up and decide if it's worth picking up. Because I do use a fulfillment company, Eveless Reseller Solutions. I will link to them down below if you want to check them out. I send all of my inventory to them, or I have started sending all my inventory to them so that they can sort and ship it for me because I don't have a lot of space and I go out of town a lot. Because of that, I try to only list things online that I can sell for at least $30, since there is a little bit of overhead with using that service, and it is totally worth it to me. And it also keeps me from buying stuff that is kind of like, I could probably sell this for $15, and the stuff that I'm more unsure about, because I don't want to spend the money sending it to them and paying those fees if I know I'm not going to make, or if I don't know if I'm going to make money. So I'm just looking every single item up and adding stuff to my cart if it makes sense. Okay, so now let's do a haul of everything I got yesterday. I think I was at the bins for 2 hours or so, and I showed you kind of how it looks at the bins and how I dig through the bins, and just like the reality of digging through the bins, you don't find, I was there for 2 hours, I probably touched hundreds of pieces, and I got a couple of bags. So now the fun part is seeing what I got, because I don't remember, because we're just throwing stuff in. You saw at the end there that I went and I kind of looked everything up, or most things up. So I'll just kind of go through everything that I got and show it to you. Okay, first I'm going to go over the hard goods I get. I didn't get a lot of hard goods, but this is what I got. A lot of it's just for me. This is just one of those plastic file thingies you can get for like $5 or $10 at the store, but I needed another one, so I grabbed that. This is just like a clear Pyrex bowl. I have 2 bigger bowls that this will fit into, so it'll be a perfect addition to that. For some reason it didn't sell at Goodwill for $2.99. I don't think there's any scratches or chips or anything, so there's that. And then this is also just for me. I think it's for, I don't know if it's for canned goods or for soda or either one, but I can always use more pantry organization, so I grabbed that. And these are just like basic household things that I got for super cheap because I found them at the bin. So the only hard goods I got to sell was this Webway. What is it? It says it holds all popular size photographs and memorabilia. Anytime I see like older or even maybe newer like scrapbooking or photo album stuff, I will look it up because sometimes the stuff gets discontinued and someone's trying to update an old photo album or an old scrapbook and they need the supplies. So I think I looked this up and I think there was one sold comp for around 20 or 30, so I grabbed this because it probably cost me like 10 cents. And now on to the clothes. We can start with this little bag right here. So I buy stuff for selling on eBay and Poshmark. I buy stuff to take to consignment. There's an adult consignment store and a kids consignment store. And those are the three main things I do. I do buy some stuff for ThredUp. I haven't been doing as well on ThredUp as I'd like to be, so I don't know how much I'm going to be sending there, but I do pick stuff up for ThredUp. And then I also do some reseller boxes because I'm trying to get like a higher average sale price of 30 or more. There's a lot of stuff that I see that I want to save, so that's why I do consignment, or I'll do reseller boxes for people who don't mind selling things for 15 or 20 or $25. And it also brings down my cost of goods, which I think I've explained before. So at my Goodwill outlet, it's $1.59 a pound, but if you buy there are certain tiers for different weights, and I think if you go over 20 pounds, it's like, why don't I remember this? It's either 79 or 89 cents a pound. So it really drops the price down a lot. So I do buy things to save from the landfill, but also to bring that price down. So it kind of just works out. So I'll just go over what I got. So the first thing is just a pair of shorts for me. Just trying to find stuff that will fit under this belly that's growing, and these shorts look like they will work. This is a Nike shirt. It says extra large. I think it might be a kid's extra large because, I don't know, women's extra large, kids extra large, I don't know. But this will probably go to the consignment store. This is a Lucky brand flannel. Probably go to the consignment store or in one of my reseller boxes. This is just an Aviva girls size 7 to 8 pair of leggings. Again, kids consignment store. I picked up a lot of stuff for the consignment store this trip, and I'll usually just go like once a month or every couple of weeks when I have like a full bag of stuff. This is a BKE top. I didn't even look it up. I think I'll probably send it to the consignment store unless for some reason it sells for like $30, which I don't know if BKE does that well anymore, but I bought it just in case. This is a maternity top for me. It's just a great Expectations maternity top, just like a striped ruche top. This is a New Balance pair of cropped leggings. Again, consignment store. Sometimes if I find like a bunch of leggings in the same size in similar brands, I will lot them up and put them on eBay. But if I just have one or two, I'll just take them to the consignment store and they'll give me like $1 to $3 for it. This will either go to the kids consignment store or I'll do a kids lot. I want to start doing more kids lots. The kids consignment store doesn't pay me a lot. They pay me maybe $1 per item, and I'm paying less than that and saving it from the landfill. But if I can get decent brands or decent styles, if I can get like 4 to 8 pieces and throw them online, I can usually get more than $1 per item. So it just depends on what I have and how I'm feeling. This is a DC short sleeve button up shirt. I was just going to offer it to my husband, and if he doesn't want it, I will take it to the consignment store. This is a girls Aviva jacket, and I was actually going to give it to my daughter. I thought this would be good for spring. It's kind of like a stretchy like performance jacket. It's another kids shirt. Consignment store or kids lot. Same thing, consignment store or kids lot. This is new with tags. Actually, this is my daughter's size almost, so I might give that to my daughter. This is a Lucky brand button-down shirt. I don't know how well these do, so I'll have to look this up. If it sells for 30 or more, which I'm gonna doubt, I'll list it myself, otherwise consignment store. And then again, kids clothes, consignment store. So as you can see, I didn't buy a ton so far that I'm gonna sell myself, but if I don't go, I'm not gonna find anything to sell. So even if I pick up mostly consignment store stuff, that's totally fine with me. All right, this I could not leave behind. I know it's just Cat and Jack, so it's just a Target brand, but look how cute this little like monster dinosaur. I don't know what it is. It's cute. It's pilly and I need to clean it, but I'll either try to sell this or do consignment store on that. I love picking up vintage baby clothes. So I got this little Winnie the Pooh jacket. So depending on how that sells, I might sell it myself. My consignment store, my kids' consignment store actually won't take like vintage styles. So I'll have to sell it myself either by itself or in a lot. Let's see. This is an Under Armour girls pair of leggings. Again, consignment store, unless I have a bunch that I'll put in a lot. This is a new with tags Maurice's plus size like work pant trouser type thing. Sometimes these will sell for a little bit of money, but Maurice's probably not. So I'll either take it to the consignment store, which I don't know if they'll take because they take like trendier items, or I'll just throw it in a ThredUp box because it's new with tags, so I'll get a little bit more for it. These are some Joe's jeans, but I believe they're like a kid's size 10, I think. Remember? So consignment store, or I might lot it up with some other stuff and put it online. I couldn't leave this behind. This will probably go to the consignment store, but we'll see. It's missing the cape. I just realized there's like little Velcro things on the back, but it's like a little Harry Potter girl's dress. So cute. I actually got this sweater for myself. The brand is just Design History, but it's nice. It's like a lightweight sweater, but nice and stretchy and long, so it'll cover my belly as it grows. This I also got for myself. I got a lot of stuff for myself this time. It's just like a long sleeve, really comfy shirt. It says it's made out of 50% recycled bottles, 25% organic cotton, and 25% beech trees. But it says, garden like a girl, ruggedly feminine, and then the back is just like a gardening, I don't know. I like it. So I grabbed that for myself. This is a vintage REI like fleece. It's like fleece inside. It's weird. It's like fleece inside. Oh my gosh, if I can zip it, unzip it. It's like fleece inside, but it's like really stretchy too. And it is an older style REI. And I think I'll probably be able to list this for around 30, so I'll probably sell that. I need to list it soon since it's about to be spring, so not as much of that kind of stuff is going to sell. This is just an RBX like athletic jacket. So I'll probably take this to the consignment store. I don't usually pick up a lot of RBX, but I thought the colors and like the mesh back on this were cute, so they'll probably take that. This is, oh, another maternity top for me. I do go to the gym a couple times a week, and it's definitely needed. So I grabbed this for me because it's more of like an athletic top. This one I wasn't sure about. The brand is Nina Leonard, but it's like a sweater dress. And comps were kind of iffy, but I think I could probably list this around 30, so we'll see how that goes. I'm just iffy about it because of the season and it getting warmer, so we'll see. This is Zenergy by Chico's. It's like a, I guess a cardigan with like this fringe on the bottom. I did look up sold comps. I'll put them on the screen if I see that, if I can pull them up again. They were asking $7.99 for this and it didn't sell, but I don't always pick up Chico's or Zenergy, but I think this one I was able to find comps for around 25 or 30, so I might list that myself. And then this one is like, I'm so used to picking up Anthropologie brands and them doing well, but I feel like they don't do as well as they used to. This is a Saturday Sunday cardigan. If it was more basic, I probably wouldn't have grabbed it, but I thought this was really cute. I don't know. We'll see if it sells. I'll probably list that for around 30 as well. And then I got this Monat Only For You CC cream. It's like a leave-in hair perfector, and I want to say this sells for around 20-ish. So I'll list that, and it's brand new. It has the seal on it still. And then as I was leaving, I was literally walking to the front to check out, and this was sitting right on top. And this is probably my best find. It is a Mickey and Minnie Christmas tree skirt. And it's February, end of February, so it's not really Christmas time, but I didn't even look up sold comps when I grabbed it. I just grabbed it knowing that it would sell because it's Christmas and it's Disney. But then when I looked up sold comps, the only one I could find for this exact Christmas tree skirt was back in December, and it was listed for $150 but went for best offer, which I'm going to assume was still relatively high. So this I'm hoping to get like $100 for. But we'll see if it even sells or if it sits until November. But either way, this was a good find. This is my best find of the day. And I spent a total of, let me see on my phone. Okay, so my total was $15.80, and I purchased 23 items, so $15.83 divided by 23, so that is about 69 cents per item. And like I said, some of the kids' consignment stuff I'll probably get about $1 for, so I'll make like a couple of cents, but I saved that stuff from landfill and I brought down my cost of goods, so I don't mind doing that kind of stuff because I'm already there and I might as well get that stuff out of the bins and into somebody else's closet. And then the couple of things that I bought to list, which I only think there's probably like 5 things in here that I'm going to personally list, will definitely make up for that and more. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this thrift with me and this haul. Let me know if you like this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.